Thank you so much, Courtney. And again, thanks to everyone here. A lot happening here at PreSales Collective. I just wanted to take a moment to do a quick recap on 24, talk about my transition, and introduce Jack and welcome him to the session. So, as you all know, 2024 has been an amazing year for us. With support of our internal team, Liz, Courtney, Nina, Winnie, community partners, and most importantly, you, we've grown to over 50,000 members. So we started at 29,000 to give you a little bit of context, um, all while advancing our mission for fostering growth in the community and in the profession itself. We held well over 100 events, in-person, virtual, thousands of members joining to learn and connect. We launched new partnership programs, up-leveled our programming to better support leaders, and we launched Enablement Unlimited. This is designed to provide pre-sales teams with that kind of always-on training, development opportunities. We introduced several new courses that Liz is the expert on and can cover as well. We also published our pre-sales pathways report. That's the in-depth look on how people get into this beautiful, wonderful, best profession in the world. There's a transition that marks the culmination of extensive growth, innovation, and experience. When I took I would say when I took this opportunity, my goal was to nurture, expand the largest community for the profession in the world. But just for me personally, it became so much more than that. I learned, I don't know how much, so much. But I'd say mostly I've learned how to trust myself, push myself in areas like never before. I've had the privilege of delivering keynotes, owning a P&L for the first time, connecting with hundreds and hundreds of people. Honestly, it's been the opportunity of a lifetime. So thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you for those who have reached out. Thank you for giving me the motivation I needed and the constructive feedback and showing up. I could have never done it without you. This transition's good news all around. So we're all in a good state. As for my next step, I'm just going to take a quick break. I'll chat about that in December. This moment's for Jack. I'm going to introduce him. We went huge in 2024, but the plans for 2025 are even more ambitious. To that end, I'd like to welcome our new general manager, Jack Cochran, to lead the team and drive the mission forward. A little about Jack, if you don't know, most of us know him, but he's been an active member of PSC since 2020, back in the old days. He's worked with the PreSales Academy as a career advisor, speaker to many of our events, even today's event. He joins us from a pre-sales leadership role at Action IQ, and he has well over a decade's worth of pre-sales experience. I talked to a lot of people about this role, but I would say some of the things that stand out about Jack was he was essentially already doing a lot of the great work that needed to be done. He's ran communities, he's started communities, he's been an active member, he's had podcasts that most of us have listened to. He was just it was just perfect. And just on a personal note, and for PreSales Collective, Jack, I'm just so thrilled to have you here, and to give something that we've cared for so much into your hands for the next chapter. So thank you so much. Without further ado, please join us in welcoming Jack to his new role and to the Executive Summit.
Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that and the warm welcome, which many of you have extended welcomes and congratulations to me already for hopping into the role, which I really do appreciate. If you haven't connected with me, I do encourage you to do so. I want to be able to. I wish I had time to get to know each and every one of you personally, which definitely I don't know that I can, but would still love to connect with you if you'd like. This is a fun time, I think, to be hopping into the role, a fun time for the pre-sales collective. It's been a changing environment over the past, 4 years, but especially, even the last 6 months or so with the way AI has been changing what we do. Plug to session 2, come hear about that more. And that's what today is all about, right? This is what it's all about. You're here to get better at what you do, to understand how to lead your teams better. And I love that there's such a large group of us who care deeply about being better at this craft that we have. And that's what I'm committed to, making sure the Pre-Sales Collective and the Pre-Sales Leadership Collective is always going to be a place that changes with you, changes with the market, is always providing you a place where you can network, as we've done and will continue to do today, to learn and to honestly have a platform for your voice as well, right? Content won't always be coming from us. You're going to be hearing from many leaders in the industry today, and it's going to continue to be that. If you're in a place where you're like, you know what, I haven't really started sharing my voice, I want you to think of the Pre-Sales Collective as a place where you can start doing that. And that's what I'm definitely committed to. I don't have time to walk through all of that, but I will give a plug for the most recent pre-sales podcast. Chris and I talked through a lot of my vision for where pre-sales is going, where the community is going. I encourage you to listen to that to get a detail on it. Um, I'm really excited for today. If you haven't seen the full lineup, there's going to be talking about specialists versus generalists. We're going to be talking through AI. I'll be there hosting that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Scaling your team and recruiting top talent, like it's a jam-packed agenda. Make it as much as you can today to engage in the chat with your fellow leaders. But obviously, if you miss something, you'll be able to catch the recording later as well. So that's enough for me for now. Welcome. I'm excited you're here. I'm really excited for today. But before we hop into the sessions, I do want to hand it off to Liz Anderson, our Director of Enablement here at the Pre-Sales Collective, to talk through a few things related to enablement specifically. So Liz, take it away.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jack. It's so great to have you on here, Chris. It's been fabulous having you be a part of the community, Jack. And thank you for what you've done, Jack. I'm so excited to see what you do. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Liz Anderson. I'm the Director of Learning here at PreSales Collective, and I'm really excited to talk to you a little bit about enablement. So when we talk about enablement in pre-sales, the first thing that usually comes to mind are things like the technical training, which is incredibly important. It's foundational. It's essential to what we do. But when you actually stop to think about the most successful people on your team, what actually sets them apart? Is it their technical prowess, which, by the way, is probably unmatched? Or is it something else? I think what typically takes center stage in your mind when you think about them is their soft skills, or the ability to engage an audience, build trust, communicate complex ideas simply, influence stakeholders. And these are the things that often make the actual difference in a deal, which is why we recently launched our unlimited product. And Courtney, if you can bring up the slide, that would be great. This is a new offering where you can sign up your team for an entire year of pre-sales enablement, where they can take courses that make sense for them. So in this, we've greatly expanded our catalog. If you've taken a look anytime past 6 months ago, you're going to notice there's a lot of new things on here. We've lots more live courses, actually 5 at the current moment. We will be doing roundtables to reinforce key concepts, have expert-led workshops, and a video library, all focused on the skills that we know truly drive results. So we have things for new hires. We offer our foundations course to build essential skills. For folks on your team who are more experienced, we provide more advanced training on discovery techniques, value selling, strategic influence. And for those moving into leadership or are new to leadership, we actually have our Leader Elevate course to support their transition. Each course runs at least once per quarter with expanded times to accommodate global teams, because we know you have folks all around different time zones who need to get this information. And our goal with this program is simple. It's to provide specialized pre-sales enablement that complements your work as leaders to help you build stronger teams and improve performance across the board. You are here today in this webinar because you're interested in enabling yourself to be better at your craft. This is something that's important in all roles, but especially in pre-sales. So if you'd like to find out more about how to enable your team with these trainings that are built for them, feel free to send an email to enablement@presalescollective.com, or you can visit the website under programs, and there's a way to get connected there. Now, I'm super excited for the sessions that we have planned for today. I can't wait to get to learn from our incredible speakers. I'm going to hand it back to Courtney to get us started.